I think a reason most people struggle with their goals and their dreams and ambition is because they don't really have one to begin with. They don't have this clarity on what they want to achieve and to purposely and carefully design the life that they want to live. So one of the things that I do is that every single year, I know that, and we all know this, a lot of people have all these goals and New Year resolutions, but one of the things that I do to really make it as a visual process is I will go through designing a vision board. And this vision board will consist of all the different areas in my life that's important to me. So for example, I'm reminded of it every single day. This is my workroom, and in my workroom there's this vision board, 2014, 2015, 2016, and on this vision board I've got all these different aspects, right? So in 2014, I wanted to have my book as a bestseller on Amazon, which I did. Well, this is 2.5 years ago now, right? Expanding my business, right? Whether it's my seminar business, I talk about my travels, my fitness goals, my community, how I want to contribute to like, for example, stray dogs. This is one of my passion, giving them a home, right? Doing all these different things, family right in the middle. And I do this every single year. And the reason why this is so crucial is because I believe that most people, they don't even begin with this process. Most people just say, you know what, this year I want it to be a great year. But they never put any specificity to it. And most importantly, they do not talk about their why. Why is that goal important in the first place? Now, most of the time, you know what people do? They put their dream car into their laptop, their desktop, their wallpaper, and most of the time, you know what happens? Well, nothing happens. It just remains there. And the reason why nothing happens is because they've defined the what without the why, which is the much more important element. So one of the things I'd like you to do right now, it doesn't matter if you're watching this at the start of the year, at the middle of the year, or the end of the year. Why? Because you can still win this. You can still make this year one of the best years of your life. Why? Because one year, one of the things you can do is every single year you can break it down into 4 quarters. There's still time left. There's still time for you to make this year one of your best years ever. So don't get disheartened. Don't do what most people do, saying, you know what, I'm only going to do this next year and start on January the 1st, because we all know this. We go to a gym on the first week in January, it's packed, and 2 weeks later, it's empty again. So don't fall inside that category. So here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to plan what is your goal for this quarter. So even if it's the end of the year right now, think about what you want to achieve by the end of this quarter. List down the what in all these different components. What's your fitness goal, your business goal? What is it that you want to have happen with your family, with your relationships? Be purposeful with it. Talk about the what, but more importantly, back it up with the why. If you want to do what I do, I put a visual representation to it so that I'm reminded of it on a daily basis. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write down the necessary action steps. What is it that you need to do in order to make that happen? Does it require you to wake up at 5 in the morning every single day? Does it require you to shut out Facebook and YouTube? What is the price that you have to pay in order to achieve those goals? And finally, commit to, and by doing what you say you're going to do. And that's it. Be purposeful when it comes to designing your life and the goals and the dreams that you want to achieve.